it's Sarah, and welcome to the first Roll Your Next Read reading vlog. It is officially June. We are going to get started on the Booklist Roll Your Next Read dice rolling bingo boardish challenge. If you haven't seen the announcement for this, I will leave it linked down below. But Lindsay and I have created a board, which we did last year as well, where it's just a fun reading challenge for the summer. And her and I are going to post some reading vlogs for it, and this is going to be my first one. So since it is June now, we are going to go ahead and roll for our first one. I have one die. It's a 6-sided die here. I am going to roll once and then a second time and get 2 numbers. And I'm going to do the way Lindsay did last year. Last year when I did it, like the first roll was the top row and the second roll was the side. And I just did that. Lindsay rolled twice and then took those numbers and did, one and then flipped them and picked her prompt from there. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll twice. We'll get 2 numbers and then I'll see which prompt I feel like doing. And then we will pick our first book for this. I'm very excited to get started. Okay, so before we roll, I do want to say that I went ahead and filled in the blank spots. We have 3 blank spots here and I did not do one-word prompts. One of them I did, but I put my goals in here. So I did a nonfiction, I did one for author to zero, and I did one for series. Those are 3 things I'm trying to focus on this year. So I put those in my blank spots. Those are just kind of personal to me. And then I want to do the same thing I did last year, where if I roll a double, then the next time I will roll twice for 2 prompts and make one book fit 2 prompts. I'm going to do that again this year because I really enjoyed doing that last year and I got a couple of those actually. So we'll see if I get any this time. But let's go ahead and do our first roll. Okay, so here's my board. Here's my die. Let's go ahead and roll 2 times and then we'll see what our options are. Okay, so 5. So either here or here. And 6. Okay. So if I go here, if I do 5 and then 6, we have spicy. Okay. And then if I do here and do 5 and 6, we have nature. Ooh, do I want to do spicy or nature? Which one would I rather do? I'm going to take a look around and just kind of see what pops out at me first. And then I will pick one from there. I just need to look around and see what I have and just kind of see what's calling out to me. Okay, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and go with the nature. And I'm picking this one here. This is Meet Me in Paradise by Libby, I think it's Hubsher. Yeah, Hubsher. This is actually a book that Lindsay sent me for one of our Christmas book exchanges. And she told me to save it for the summer, which is perfect. Save it for the beach. We won't be at a beach this summer, but it is definitely summer. So I'm going to read this one. It is an adult romance. I don't know if it's spicy or not, though. So there's that. So I kind of thought, I was looking at it, I was like, is this nature or spicy? I don't know which one. We're going to go with nature, though, because of the flowers and the mountains and the water and the sand and the bird and the sunshine and everything. So there's lots of nature-y items on the cover of this one. So we're going to go with this one. And, if it's spicy too, hey, that's amazing as well. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one for my first read. So I'm going to get started on it and I will let you know probably halfway through what my thoughts are so far. Hey guys. Okay. I am about halfway through Meet Me in Paradise and I'm enjoying this book. It's dealing with heavier topics than I was expecting. I thought this was going to be more of just like a pretty fluffy romance, but it's not. There's some heavy topics in here. Mainly grief is a big one in here. And there's different aspects of that. But definitely a romance, but it's a little not super focused on that. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I like the main character, Marin, and I'm not sure if I like her that much. She's getting a little bit better for me. It started out she was like, I was a little concerned in the beginning because I thought she was just going to be like this clumsy character who, of course, something happens and of course it's the worst thing ever. And of course it's, of course she goes out into the ocean and of course this happens. And I don't know. And it was supposed to be kind of comical. And I was just like, this feels a little forced. So I wasn't like I was a little concerned that she was going to be that way through the whole book. She's not. She's definitely gotten better. So that's good. I'm just still trying to figure out if I like her or not. And I'm still just not 100% sure I do. I don't like actively dislike her, but I guess I don't really feel either way about her. You know, it's not like, oh, I love her as a character. I just kind of, she's there and it's fine. So we'll see. But I am enjoying the story though. So like we're going still. Yeah, so we'll see how it continues and ends. We'll see. Because I really don't exactly know where this is going to be going. So I'll let you know when I'm done. Hey guys. Okay. I finished this last night. And I liked it. I didn't love it. Like it's a 4-star. I would say it's a solid 4-star for me. I did like that it wasn't just a fluffy romance. There's a lot more to it. And our main character, Marin, had to kind of process a lot of things and go through a lot of things. And there was definitely character development for her, which I appreciated. And there is a romance. I really liked the romance. Although, I will say, while the romance was there, it wasn't like super passionate. And I kind of wanted that. I guess I wanted a little bit more fight from both of them. Because they were definitely both kind of going through their own things, but it didn't seem like they were really fighting for each other. And that's kind of what I wanted. So I'll say that. And then the ending, I felt kind of dragged on a little bit. I was kind of like, by the end, I kind of felt like I just wanted to be done. But I did really enjoy the story overall. I think it's a good story. It's more than a romance. So definitely different layers of things in here. So it was good. So it's a solid 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. So with that is my first book for the Roll Your Next Read. And now we get to go pick another one. All right, so let's roll for our second one. All right, so we have a 2 and a 4. All right, so 2 and 4. Okay, so I could either do the letter I, or I can do wild. I or wild. Okay, I'm going to kind of look and see what I already have pulled to kind of read soon and see if any of those fit. If not, we will look at my shelves and see what I feel like reading. Okay, guys, I literally ignore all the books on the floor. This is pre-moving prep. Okay, I literally found the perfect book for this. This one right here. In the Wild Light by Jeff Zentner. Not only is the word wild in the title, it starts with a letter I. You guys, I'm fulfilling both prompts with this one book, so I'm going to count that. So I'm going to read this one. This one is a young adult, and I'm really excited to read more Jeff Zentner. He's definitely an author I want to read more from. And this one, I can literally knock out 2 prompts with one, so that's 100% what I'm going to do. Hey guys, okay, I am halfway through In the Wild Light, so just about, actually a tiny bit more than halfway through. Okay. My thoughts. It started out really strong. His writing is great. Still, I really enjoyed getting to know the characters, and I was marking, you know, I have some tabs going, so I was marking a few things. There you go. Some lines that I thought were really good, and then just getting to know the characters and stuff. I marked a couple things there. And then I hit a pretty decent chunk where I got a little bored and just feeling like I need something to happen. So the basic premise of this book, I had no idea what this book was about when I picked it up. So the basic premise is it's following a boy who lives in a very small rural town in Tennessee, and his best friend, who's a girl, and she ends up getting a scholarship opportunity to a very prestigious private school, basically a boarding school. They live there, you know, it's like a campus and everything, and it's a high school, and very exclusive to get in. Very rich type people are the ones who get to go to that school. She made a scientific discovery that got her a lot of recognition and was offered a scholarship to the school to like be in their science program and kind of further her studies and stuff. And she wants her best friend to go with her. And so he ends up getting the opportunity to go as well and how that's going. So far it's okay. And I feel like I need something to happen. And you know, I will get through a few different scenes where just nothing really happens. It's just all, they're just having like regular run-of-the-mill conversations, and it's not very interesting, I'll say. So I need something to happen. Like I need some drama. I need something to happen. So we'll see, but I'm more than halfway through, so we'll see how the rest of it goes. I want to finish this. We're at a point right now where we're moving in 1 week. So I want to finish it before we go. I don't want to like need to bring it with me when I only have a little bit left. I want to, you know, push through and finish it and have a fresh book for our moving process. So, yeah, but so far it's just okay. We'll see. I'm pushing through it. I'm not going to say that I'm not enjoying it, because I am overall enjoying the story. There's so many conversations that they're having that I'm like, this could have been way condensed. This didn't need to be a 2-page conversation. It could have been 1 paragraph, like that type of thing. So I just feel like the conversations are being really drawn out, and I'm just getting a little bit bored with it. So I need some action. I need something drastic to happen. So hopefully that will happen soon. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. So not disliking it, but definitely not Serpent King level. Because Serpent King level, I was interested the entire time and could not put that book down. This is not the same experience, but that's okay. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. I will let you know when I'm done. Hey guys, okay. I just finished In the Wild Light by Jeff Settner. It was fine. I landed on a 3-star with this one. The thing that saved it for me was his writing. I really, really like his writing a lot. But in this one, the story was just lacking for me. I kept waiting for something big to happen, and it kind of never did. I wanted something big or unexpected, or just something that took me completely off guard, and I didn't really get that. So yeah, I don't want to say the word boring. It was just, I don't know. I felt like it just kind of flatlined. It just kind of stayed in one, stayed on one plane, and I wanted more ups and downs. Yeah. And I also didn't love the dialogue. Some of the dialogue felt a little cheesy to me. So yeah, I guess I wanted a little bit more from it. It was fine. 3 stars. Again, his writing is very good. I did tab a few things. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to hang on to this one for the long haul. I need to decide if I want to read all his books and keep them on my shelves. So that's a decision for later. Right now I'm going to hang on to it. So we'll see what I end up deciding later on. But yeah, so I did finish it though. Okay, so now I can pick another one. And this one knocked off 2 prompts for me. So it was the letter I. And this starts with letter I, and then Wild, which Wild is in the cover. Like, I'm really glad that I was able to knock off 2 prompts from the board with this one. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so now I can roll for my next one and see if I can knock off 2 prompts with that too. That would be amazing. So let's go roll and see what I get. Okay, guys, so I am ready to roll for my 3rd book here. Let's see, 6 and 1. Okay, so 1 and 6 is summer. Okay, interesting. And then 1 and 6 is random. Well, I don't know that I could make that work because random is literally random. So I never know what I would get. So I could either do like a random generator of some sort. I could just scroll, and whichever first book pops up is what I read. Summer would be summer colors or summer buzzwords or the word summer in the title. And me thinks I might go with summer, because guess what I haven't read yet? I have not read this bad boy. I haven't read this yet. Shame on Sarah. Okay, so I'm gonna read this just for the summer because it's still summertime and I love Abby so much, and this is the only book of hers I haven't read yet, so that'll get me to 0 for her for this year actually. And yeah, there's no excuses for why this has not been inserted into my brain, so we're gonna go ahead and read this one. Hey guys, okay, I am halfway through this book and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I am tabbing left and right. I mean, so many things. I love Justin so much. We're halfway through, so a lot could happen still. But I'm just having such a good time with this book. Just, again, Abby's writing is fantastic and she's making me laugh. And things are happening that I wasn't aware of going in. So I'm going to keep some things quiet as well, because I think that's always the best way to go into a book, not knowing a whole lot. But it's just really well written and it's funny and relatable. And I'm really, really enjoying it. I love the premise of it. And Justin has my whole heart right now. So we'll see. We still have another half of the book to go, but I picked this up when I was starting to feel a little bit slumpy, and it just picked me right back up. So Abby always does that for me. She's gotten me out of more than one reading slump. So yeah, but I'm loving, don't want to put it down. So I anticipate finishing this one pretty quickly. Hey guys, I finished this book last night. I loved it just a little bit. I tabbed the crap out of this book. I loved every word. Like, it's just another 5-star from Abby. I should not be surprised. I love the way that she tackles hard topics and makes her characters go through really hard things. I love that. Nothing's easy. Nothing's convenient. These are adults making adult decisions, and I loved Justin so much. I love her male characters, every single one of them. They're just phenomenal. This one also had a lot of Easter eggs from all of her other books. I was really surprised. Quite a bit of these tabs are like Easter eggs that I was noticing. So I'm really happy that I read everything else first. And yeah, so that was really, really cool to see. I was like, I know them. I know that person. So yeah, it was phenomenal. And the extra chapter was great as well. Yeah. Oh God, I love Abby so much. I really do. All right. So that is the last one for this vlog. So that is 3 books. And I got 4 prompts off the board because my second book had 2 prompts in it. So that was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you guys are doing Roll Your Next Read at all. And I will have another vlog coming up before the end of the readathon as well. So yeah. All right. Let me know your thoughts and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.